I'm going to give you a list of people who died this year.
Yeah.
Michael.
Yeah.
And I want you to tell me who is A, the most famous,
Okay.
and B, the most important.
That's easy. Okay.
Okay. All right, now there's a lot of people on this list. I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm going to give you the big ones.
Okay.
Okay.
Most famous and most important.
That's right. Bernie Mac,
Okay.
who I was most devastated by.
But you can't give any.
Okay, no commentary.
Yeah.
No, Genoff show doesn't count. That's crazy. Jesse Helms, most thrilled that he's dead. That's bad. I denounce and reject myself. Sidney Pollack, Tim Russert. Okay. Charlton Heston.
Right.
Heath Ledger.
I'm not going to.
Okay, all right. We're moving on.
Yeah.
Okay, for you, Robert Mondavi.
Not even. Don't be ridiculous.
Okay, I'm just playing. You know what? Mark Felt.
Ah, there we go.
Okay.
Wait. W. Mark Felt.
W.
Okay, I got confused for a second.
Tony Snow. Paul Weyrich.
Right. Yeah.
Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. Let's move on.
Okay.
George Carlin. Isaac Hayes.
Right.
Paul Newman.
Right.
You know what? That's it. I thought we had more.
That's it?
No. Oh,
there are many more.
Bo Diddley.
Right.
Did I say George Carlin?
You did.
And Studs Terkel.
Oh, Studs Terkel died. That's right.
And this is a very Yves Saint Laurent. And William Buckley Jr.
Okay. Can I get to pick one from the people that you deemed not eligible for this, important enough for this?
Right.
Already Michael DeBakey. That's one right there. I will give you Michael DeBakey. What about Edmund Hillary? That was a good one.
No. I mean, Edmund Hillary is very famous, and
you're putting Sidney Pollack before Edmund Hillary? Okay, Michael DeBakey. So that's here's what I'm going to say. Okay. Tell me then what are my tasks?
The most important and the most famous.
Okay. Well, the most famous. The most important I'm going to say was one that you glossed over, Michael DeBakey. He saved more lives than anybody.
Well, tell the good people at home what Michael DeBakey did.
He invented the artificial heart, basically, and the open heart transplant.
Oh, great, yeah. Okay. Save Dick Cheney. You think that's...
It's a good point. You can refute that. And the most famous, most famous is a tough one. I'm going to have to say that the most famous is probably Paul Newman.
I got, it was nip and tuck for a while, but I think it's pretty clearly Paul Newman is the most famous.
Yeah.
It's tough to say nip and tuck and most clearly. You're allowed to disagree on that point, but I think Paul Newman is the most famous. I think most important has got to be either, Mark Felt's in the...
It's Michael DeBakey. There's no argument about it. Lives, our whole way of life changed. People lived longer because of that.
But Mark Felt brought down an American president and did great service to the country. He was deep throat.
By the way, I'll note, it brought down an American president who had phlebitis. Were it not for Michael DeBakey, Nixon may not have lived that long.
Again, a strike against DeBakey.
A strike against DeBakey.
Continue
I'm digging DeBakey's grave.
Too late.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay. So Mark Felt, his deep throat, the source for Woodward and Bernstein, exposed Watergate, enormously important. But you know what? Buckley and Paul Weyrich were also enormously important in developing how the right wing in this country. But
that's this country. We're talking about the most important. Let me just read to you. Let me read to you about Michael DeBakey because it brings Nixon full circle. Still in medical school when he invented the roller pump, which paved the way for open heart surgery. That was just the beginning. DeBakey also pioneered bypass surgery and the MASH units used in the Korean War. Even among the first doctors to make a link between smoking and cancer, he somehow ended up on Nixon's enemies list. But guess who the president called when he needed medical advice? I quote Newsweek on that. But that's, the Michael DeBakey, undeniably, maybe one of the most important people to die in the last 100 years.
Okay, now you're getting really
Or live in the last 100 years.
First of all, MASH was not that good a show.
But the movie was great. Donald Sutherland, come on.
I didn't see the movie, but...